Hey, and welcome to Zville Lessons for Live channel. My name is Xander Villain. This is lesson 20 and our final lesson in our beginner's guitar lesson series. Hopefully you've started at the beginning and have worked your way up through with us, and your playing has probably improved a ton, and I really appreciate you watching our videos and being part of this series. So thanks for being with us. Let's get right into this. Hey, and welcome to the final lesson, lesson 20 of our beginner guitar lesson series. Thank you so much for watching these, and hopefully it's helped you and helped your playing and helped you grow. What we're going to do on this last lesson is kind of think outside the box with your playing, and that'll help you write a song. I'm going to show you one of my songs that I wrote a long time ago when I was really starting out back in the early 80s, and how when I look back at it, some of the chords, I had no idea what I was doing. It just sounded good. And so it's called Standing on a Hillside. I've never finished recording it and never released it. What it is, let me just show you parts of it. That's the main body of the actual verse and opening rhythm. And then I have this. This was the chorus. To end the chorus, I did this. That was just a simple G to an A twice, and then G to an F, to a C, to an E. Back out, back into the actual rhythm. Then I put a bridge in there. And a lot of times you have written a piece, and then you'll write another piece, and they don't really fit together, and then you'll write another piece, and you realize that, oh, these two pieces can go together. And that's what I'm talking about, thinking outside the box. Just if you get a good piece, record yourself doing it with your phone and archive it. And then just mess around one day trying to put pieces together and then arrange it. That's how songs are written. A lot of times they'll start with a vocal. You'll have like a line you like, and you'll say, oh, wow, that sounds good. Now, where is that? What key am I singing that out of? And you'll start writing the music around it. But a lot of times you'll write a music piece, and then you can match up some vocals to it. Here's the bridge. I took a A minor. I just open it up to a C. Now, I don't even know what those chords are. It's some sort of E. So I'm doing a... And I'm just taking that third fret, second fret to the, third string, second fret down to the first fret. So let me show you how I put this together. The basis of the song is where you're going from an A to a B, then you're going from a D to an E. But there's a little chunk in between, right? That's right up here on the G to a G flat to an open D. G, G flat to an open D with a little flam. And I let that D ring out while I go back to the A, because they work together. That's the basis. The second part of that verse is just shifting it up to the D. Okay, what I'm doing there is same thing. D to an E, and then a G to a A, and then I'm going off the third string where I'm taking the C, B, to that open G. And see how those two work together? The D and the G work together. And then this, there's one of our boxes we've been talking about in the lessons. Or basically you're just taking that G to a A and the D to a E. Then it goes into the bridge, which is a vocal bridge to start with, and this ends up being the lead later. That's an A minor down to an open, up to a C. There's all those things we've been working on, and then A minor to an open, and then this one is where you got your E, but I don't actually hit the root note. So you got your B, you've got your open D, fourth string. So your middle finger's on the second fret of your fifth string with your B, then your open D, which is your fourth string, then your third string, you're on the second fret, B, second fret. That's going to be your A right there. And then you're going to take that, you can do all the strings, and then you're going to take the second fret with your ring finger off and go to the first fret on your third string, right there. But here's a trick I got in the song. The second time I do this, I shorten it by going down on the 4, and then I hold it out for 5 counts. Instead of 4 counts and 4 counts, I do 3 counts and 5 counts. So it's first time 1, so it's first time 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. See that? So it plays. So that's that part. Later, that is the lead section. Then after you go back through the patterns again, and you do that once, you go back to this, which is the first time into it after the second verse, you go into the other chorus. So that, I call this one the bridge, even though there's lyrics there. And then this is the chorus that happens twice now in the song. I never go back to that bridge with vocals. I just go back to it with the lead section later. So hopefully that all made sense to you. I don't want to do this whole video on this song, but I just wanted to show you how I pieced that song together in my early days as a pretty simple song. I have much more complicated songs than that. That one's a pretty easy song, that's why I picked it. So, you got 3 real main parts that happen in that song. You got the main riff, you've got the bridge, and you've got the chorus. G to the F to the C back to the E. And it's arranged as verse going through the two patterns of A and D, going to the bridge, then going back to another verse, bridge with vocals, then going back to another verse with A and D, and then going to that chorus, to the G, A, G, A, F, C, and then it goes for a round right here. Then after just one round with no vocals, staying only on the A, I go back to this and it softens the song up. Everything kind of slows down too. And the lead comes in. After we go through that, and then I double the ending too. It doesn't do that double ending when there's vocals, just on the lead part. Then it goes back into 4 rounds before the vocals start. It does another A to a D section for vocals, and then it ends with the chorus, going through that once. And then just does that 4 times, and the song's over. So it's a really simple song, but you can see how it was written in chunks. And I wrote the basis of the song down in California on my first trip out there in 1985. I was standing on a hillside overlooking the ocean with my guitar, just messing around up on the cliffs of Carlsbad State Park. There's a state park in Carlsbad. And if you go right to the edge of the state park, you're looking straight down at a railroad track, and there's a beach and then the ocean. I was sitting on that, 1985, messing around with my guitar, and a train went by underneath me, and I started writing Standing on a Hillside. And I started talking about the train. Well, later I changed the lyrics to be more about an introspective outlook on a relationship, but it's still stuck with the Standing on a Hillside part. And that's how that song came up. So you never know what your inspiration will be. You never know when it's going to happen. And if you got an acoustic guitar, I recommend that you go out on a nice warm day, go somewhere, there's nobody else, go to a lake, a remote lake, access point, or something. Just sit there and start messing around. Bring your phone with you so you can record yourself. Back in the day, we had those little tiny tape recorders with the mini cassette tapes. We have to record ourselves with that. And if you had an idea, sometimes you have to just kind of remember it and repeat it over and over and over until you got to a place you could record it, So in the last few lessons, I was talking about messing around by changing. All right, so in the first pentatonic scale, minor pentatonic out of A, you have the triple box. It's also on your 3rd position. I was having you go backwards. So if these are your, you got 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, which means you've got an A power chord, A bar chord, a D bar chord, a D power chord, a G power chord, D bar chord, all as part of your scale. These are all the notes that are in the scale. Turn them around. You can turn these 2 around, these 2 around, these 2 around. Using stuff like that will help your writing. So, that could be a song right there. I'm going backwards on a D power chord. I'm just flipping the notes. Instead of 5th fret, 7th fret, I'm going 7th fret, 5th fret. Then that's a double stop. Then I'm going down to this double stop. Then I'm adding a note in on top of that, which is an octave of the bass note, which is D. So I go up to a D. So. See how I just thought outside of the box instead of doing the same old, here's a D chord, I'm going to write a song, here's a C chord or a G chord, here's a C chord, back to the G, same thing, D, C, G, boring, boring, boring. Everybody writes songs out of that, what you should be thinking of, but you can think outside the box so your song can stand out. You can come up with something on your own that'll stand out. I'll show you another little thing, part of a song. I got a video on my YouTube channel called Zzzzzzzzzz Music rather than Zzzzzzzzzz Lessons. And we did a professional video on this one, and I've got other ones that I haven't edited yet because I get bored. This one, I took an octave stance for the beginning of it. So I start in a B. I'm muting the 4th string, so I got my 5th string and my 3rd string, B. And I take that all the way up the neck. And I end on the B flat right before the B. Then I come back down and kick into the song, and it goes to a C instead. That's the basis of the song. So to start off with, it starts in a B, right? I go up to the E and I start it over. Second time. Third time I take it all the way up to an A sharp or a B flat. Now what am I doing there? I'm doing that C7. But I'm doing the basis. I'm not doing this, and I'm not doing this. I'm just doing the bottom 3 strings because there's a lot of distortion on this song. So that's 3rd fret, 5th string, 2nd fret, 4th string, 3rd fret, 3rd string. That's your C7. And I take that up to a D7. And then I go to an A major and just drop down and pull on that G. Here's the trick. First time I go through this, see that? Second time I go through it, see how it's longer on the second one? First time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the basis of the song right there. I just wanted to show you part of that to show you, again, think outside the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That kind of stuff will make the song your own. You're thinking outside the box. It makes it harder for you to remember to play it. But once you get it down, it kind of brings up the originality of the song. You know what I mean? That's what I'm just trying to say. Once again, think outside the box. And then when writing, think outside the box. Instead of doing the same pattern over and over again, just change it slightly. Things don't develop until you start doing it. If you always stay in the same place, you won't start to write in a more complicated and original fashion. For this final lesson, that's the main thing I want to get across is take your D, take away a finger. So when you're messing around and opening up these chords, it can really help. Such as, let's just do this. Just took the top end of that G only and left this one open. That works. Then you go to that. Try it here. And we hear that doesn't really work, right? So you try this. Nope. That to this works. Then maybe this to an open. There, that worked. Check it out. Take your D, take your index finger off. Now go to the top end of your G major, the bottom 3 strings. So you're going. Then just put your first fret, bottom 3 strings open except for the first fret on your second string. Oops. So try this. See how that kind of works? That's how you write. And I want you guys, as artists, as guitar players, as someone that wants to just grow on your guitar and with your music and your art, just start writing stuff, inventing stuff, messing around with stuff. Take the simple triads that you might know already now. And hey, so that's it. I hope you guys got something out of this lesson. And if you did, please hit like and subscribe. That'll help our channel grow. Thank you so much for sticking with this whole series. Hopefully you guys can go back and learn from bits and pieces that you might not be accomplished on yet. Just go back and rewatch some of the videos and check them out. To check out another video, go ahead and click this link over here. To check out our channel, see all our videos, playlists, and lessons, go ahead and click that link right there. Thanks again, you guys. Appreciate you watching, and we'll see you on the next one.